Alright, so I'm going to be making a series on my channel of how to get better at Rainbow Six Siege, but I'm going to do it in the style of, I'm going to do the, like, teams, like, operators, like SAS. That's what the first video is going to be. It's going to be Thatcher, Sledge, Mute, and Smoke, and I'm going to show you how to be better with them, and give some tips on things you can implement on all of the operators, not just these four. So to start things off, we're going to start off with Sledge. I recommend the L85A2, my bad, and you should definitely equip ACOG, muzzle brake, and the vertical grip. You can't really go wrong with these. It's great for headshots. There's like very little recoil, and it's very easy to control. The SMG-11 should be your backup, with the reflex or holographic. The compensator and vertical grip is going to be great for it. And yeah, it's good for like close quarters kind of. Like if you're moving through, you don't want to use the ACOG scope because it's too zoomed in. Switch on over to the SMG-11, peek those corners. It's a good gun. You should always use grenades if you have the option to use the grenades. It's kind of like a waste if you don't. They go to swing, they go like this, hit it, and they stay within the line of sight of the door for too long. Now, anyone sitting right here, they could just pick you off as soon as you do it. You know, right there. So what you want to do is when you swing, move out of the way. I'll show you over here. So I see people do this a lot. And they keep missing, and then they'll finally get it. After you keep swinging it, people are gonna hear it, and they're just gonna be like, oh, okay, this dude keeps missing, so let's just, next time I hear it, just shoot a little bit, maybe I can get him. What you want to do is, you want to look right at it, but move as you do it. I mean, D and stuff. See how I moved out of the way? I'll do it right here. You just want to try to get out of the way as fast as possible. Is create lines of sight. I see, did that. Now, you got a whole look into this. You can even hit like right here. You know, wherever you want. Just use the destruction to your advantage, but you also have to remember, you know, say the objective's the master. I don't want to walk up here if they didn't reinforce this and just swing open. There could be people right there, right there, right there. Just shoot right at me. This, and they'll be like, oh, I missed. Let me keep swinging at the same spot. Definitely won't get a C4 thrown to me. Not at all. Totally not. You just gotta be smart in the way you do things. And grenades also make him a very flexible character, and he's 2-speed, so that's another way. Instead of sledging that right there, throw a nade at it. Then, bam, you see it. There's stuff there. Shoot it. Or, I'm sure everyone knows, if you cook a grenade and throw it to right there, you can get some people hiding. Right there, you can get people hiding. And like right there, you can get people hiding. Even right here. I mean, I kind of messed up, but you can see what I mean. This is closet, you know. You can get people that they're hiding in there. Alright, next up is Thatcher.
If there's one thing I know for sure, it's that a 6-inch blade never loses reception.
And you can use the L85A2 if you want. I use it personally. It's really easy to control the recoil, like I said, and it's really good if you're still working on the bullet, like the recoil and stuff. If you're not good at controlling it, then this is the gun for you. I can use the AR, but it's just not my favorite. I personally like the L8. But if you were going to use it, same attachments, muzzle brake, ACOG, foregrip. sorry, the pistol, you don't really have a choice. It's decent. It's the claymore, I highly suggest that just for covering your flank, stuff like that. You and Thermite going up to a wall, you don't want people running out. It's really helpful. So Thatcher, he's gonna be great for doing things like, you know, helping Thermite out. That's what he's made for. Say they're bandit tricking, right? Do not just waste all of your things just throwing them at the wall, hoping, you know, maybe I'll get it. Because you only got 3, you don't want to waste them. So, you know, you see he's bandit tricking you like this, you throw one, takes out thing, and then he goes to place it, bam, one's destroyed, or you can see that it gets shocked or something. You're like, okay, he's bandit tricking. Don't keep throwing your stuff, just chill. You and Thermite chill. Have someone that's, I don't want to say less important, but like, someone that's got stronger gun or something to peek this. And you just don't want to be like, okay, yeah, let me peek it. They're probably going to be expecting that. What you do is you go from maybe about back here, and you slowly just try to scout it, you know? You come through, and then right when you're about right here, say, okay, fake put the charge on, you know, pull it out. Get ready to put it on. Bandit's gonna have his shock thing out, you know? So now all you gotta do is pick them off. And hey, if they have a shield right there, all you gotta do is be like, okay, do it on, you know, whatever wall. That, or that. More likely the middle one. So they'd be like, hey, do the middle one, you know? They'd be like, okay, I'm putting it on, and then shoot through it. It's not bulletproof. Here, look. See? It's not bulletproof. All you gotta do is shoot through that, and you'll probably get him as he's putting the charge down. Claymore spots. Out here, it's meh. There's not really great spots. You can put stuff like right there, or if you blow it open and you're in the objective, you can put it like right there. Whoever jumps down, oh, maybe closer. Oops, my bad. But like, is that good enough? Yeah, that's good enough. Put it like right there, so no one else in there can shoot it. As soon as I jump out, land right on it. But yeah, I mean, Thatcher's goal is, I mean, it's really simple. All you gotta do is throw the things, get the shit, and help Thermite breach. Thermite and Thatcher aren't meant for getting these amazing kill streaks and pulling 10 plus kills a game. They're just meant to help your team. And that's almost more important than just getting the kills. But I'll show you what I mean with this recoil. Like, I'm just going to shoot once. So you can see it bounces pretty high. Do full auto, just... The recoil goes like up to the right, so if you're not good at controlling it, don't go for it. Like, I'm decent at controlling it, as I completely make that recoil pattern aids. Alright, next up is smoke.
As for what's in the canister, it's best you don't ask.
And with smoke, you should use the FMG9. It's decent. It's better than the shotgun, in my opinion. If you do good with the shotgun, just do it. You know, do you, because, I mean, I personally, I can't get into it. It doesn't really work for me. FMG, however, it does good. I use the red dot with muzzle brake. Laser sight, I tried it, and I don't like it. I prefer just red dot, muzzle brake. SMG11 with the same thing, but this time I used a holographic. You can use reflex if you want. It's just, this is what works best for me. And I recommend the barbed wire because there's so much things you can do with it. You can stop pushes, you can create traps, stuff like that. Alright, for smoke, something you can do. You can set traps. Let's see. You can have a Valkyrie. That's a good person to have. Valkyrie. Or Pulse. Valkyrie cam right there. Maybe Pulse on the other side of that. See? It's in there. Now I'll show you if they go through. Say they droned it out already, blah blah blah. They come inside, they're like, okay. And then you tell your friend like, hey, you know, they're there. They're like, oh god, they know what to do, they freak out. Trap them. They'll probably jump back up here. The main point is just to stop them from, you know, pushing forward. You can, as soon as the person says they're there, you know, hit the gas. You can be waiting like right here and just be like, you can be like this and bam, hit it and then start shooting. Another great place. Good places to put barbed wire. Stuff like right here. And like right here. You might be thinking like, why that place? Well, say you're the last one alive, 1v1, blah blah blah. It's contested. You don't want them being able to just go like this and run through and just start shooting if they got like, you know, one armor guy. You know, you don't want them just running past. Same with here, you know, it's like 10 seconds left to go like this, run through. They gotta go like this slow, as you can move freely, shoot them, blah blah blah. It's just good to do. I think where Smoke excels is where he can just do stuff like, you know, set stuff like right there, right? They can't really see that. Yeah, if you lay down, no one's gonna be laying down looking up there. You know, put it up there. Waiting here, blah blah. It's like maybe 30 seconds. Go like this. Pop it. You know, just wait there a little bit. You know, maybe look over there. Okay, it's starting to go, and then bam, throw another one. Now they can jump in, obviously, still, but now they're gonna be losing health as you get the time to shoot them. It's just, he's just really good for stopping those pushes. Alright, lastly is going to be Mute. And MP5K, I recommend that. You can use shotgun like I said if you want. But the holographic and what is that? Muzzle brake. And that's pretty much what I use. No need for laser sight, like I said. It's up to you if you want to, but I find that you don't hip fire as much, so it doesn't really, it does more harm than good in the long run for me. C4, if you can find it, if you can select C4, always take it. So much you can do with it.
Barricade the room. We need to
Alright, as Mute, what you want to do is, as soon as the prep phase starts,
10 seconds.
say if you're in a place like this, throw it down right there,
5 seconds left.
run over here, put it right here.
4 has failed to find the biohazard container.
2 easy ones, right? Now, if you're someplace like, let's say, I don't know what has a good spot. Maybe like Arsenal and Hereford Base. Someplace that there's a lot of entrances for drones to come. Don't worry about putting down stuff at the beginning. All you're really trying to do is get it so they don't have drone like locations, like they can't go and hide somewhere, like, you know, up there or something, or in there. You're just trying to get them like so they don't have as much intel on you as much as possible. And so when you waste all the time, you could be doing other stuff when you're doing all this, you know, trying to put down all these things at the prep phase. If there's so many ways to get in, they're just going to get in anyway and get those spots, so you're just wasting your time. So just start reinforcing, doing stuff like that. I recommend putting stuff like right here. I mean, Mute's job is really straightforward. Try to get it to cover the 2 walls as much as possible. Even if it's a place like this, maybe you can go like this. If they don't have a Thatcher, that is. I mean, most people will have a Thatcher. But if they don't have a Thatcher, you can put it like right there. They won't be able to get that wall. But it's not really worth it. You just put it like right there. You know, like this. This. And then bam, those walls are covered until they blow it. Waste a Thatcher on it. Shoot it from when they blow that open. Or you can keep it for when they Thatcher this, so they can't, you know, say they Thatchered it, and then you don't have any more, and you're like, well, shit. You know, they're going to blow this open, and that open. This is probably going to be a loss. Keep a Thatcher, keep a Mute, and then as soon as they Thatcher that one, just put it back down. Mute, very straightforward. Not very much. His gun's decent. It's not terrible. It's not amazing. C4 very, how can I say it? It's flexible. You can set traps and stuff, but it's just gonna be good to have. So droning out, like, even if you're like, oh, I droned that out like 30-40 seconds ago, it should be clear. Drone it again just in case. Roamer could have went in there. You know, every place you go, especially if you haven't been there yet, drone it out. Always have a guy covering your back if you're getting ready to thermite, if you're getting ready to, like, break something open. Try to get someone to watch your back so someone doesn't sneak around, get an ace just from sneaking. You know, you don't want no Serenities sneaking up behind you with that carrier, just lighting your ass up. Another thing. Yeah, no one was amazing when they first started. Serenity and Macy J, Kickstar, I bet you they were all terrible when they first started because everyone was. It's a really different game, so it's a big learning curve. But, you know, now I'm Diamond just because I did simple things and practiced a lot. I have 30 days on the game. And this is like, I think my third account because one account got like, I don't know, every time I start it up my game crashes on that account. So I don't know what that was about. Then I had another one. It was a name, my gamer tag from when I was like 10. And it was really stupid. And I didn't have money to change it. So I just made this Woe Goliath. But some of the most important things is droning out, giving out callouts. Literally, callouts will save your ass, dude. Even if you're like, oh, I seen that dude run that direction, that's not really that important. Call it out because maybe someone's gonna be going there, or you know they can hunt him down. It's just callouts will save so many people, dude. Watching your flank, that's another important thing. Always cover the flank. And if you find yourself losing a defense objective, stop picking it on ranked. Just stop. After, let's see, the first one you get destroyed on it, right? You're like, wow, that sucked. But I think I know how to change that so we don't do as bad next time. Try it out again. Try a different strategy. Try to adapt to the way they attack. If they rush often, get some trap operators. If you know they take forever and like check everything, maybe don't. Maybe that's not going to be the best bet. You just have to adapt to whatever the enemy team's playstyle is to work it into your favor. I had a game that we picked lockers in bank, and we got destroyed. Picked again, got destroyed. Picked it again, got destroyed. And we were just getting crushed there, but we never changed, and that almost ended up having us lose the game, but they lost a person, and he disconnected, and we started to pull it back. If you can't figure out a way to make it go right, maybe it's just not a good spot for you guys. Try somewhere else. Like, you just have to be open-minded in the sense of, maybe this isn't working, let's try something else. And your problem-solving skills should be terrible if you're going to do that. You know, it takes a little common sense, like, hey, maybe we don't go there. But with these videos, I'll go into more detail with all that stuff. But if you want to see me do like strategies on maps and stuff, I'll do those. I'll do like a strategy on attack and defense for like all objectives. So if you want to see that, just let me know in the comments. But thanks for watching.